Hello everyone. Good evening. Everyone is
Hello.
there? I'm so sorry. Everyone is there on the link? Can you hear me, guys? Is it audible? Uh, 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 uh. Is it audible? Okay. Yeah, hi. Good evening. I'm so sorry. I got stuck in the traffic. So just reached, opened my laptop and got connected. Okay. Yeah, because this session is very, very important now. It's going to be the last session. So I'll quickly show you some connectors and the workings in the Power BI. And it seems you guys have to work on a project, okay, which you have to work and submit it. And only then the certifications will be completed. Okay. So before that, let me share you the quiz link and let us finish that first. Uh, we'll wait for 2 more minutes. Let's see how, others also can join in the meantime. Uh, 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 uh. So by the last session, did anybody have any doubts, questions to be clarified in case, or everything is pretty clean, clear? No doubts? You can message in the chat box if you have any doubts. Let me quickly take the charger, okay? Really good. I'm happy about it. If you are, everything is clear. Okay, shall I share the quiz link then? So 10 minutes for that. You can finish it quickly, right? Okay, here you go. I think everyone have received the quiz link now. This quiz is like collated of all the sessions, okay? So you should not have any doubt. So how's the quiz? Tough? Easy? Anya, 5 to 5. Good. So easy. I will assume it's easy. Mhm. Okay, it's easy. Fine, good. 4 out of 5. So one question was confusing. 4 out of 5. Okay. The average is same, 5 out of 5 and 4 out of 5. Quiz link. Okay, I will send it again. Yeah. Anyone who has joined recently and looking for the quiz link? 4 out of 5. Okay. What else? Link, link, link. Okay. Link have been shared. So is it done? 5 more minutes. So 7:15 we will wind up with the quiz. In the meantime, guys, if you have any doubt, you can, put your questions in this chat box so we can talk about it. Anyone looking for quiz link? Why no one is much active today? I'm feeling this is so silent class today. What happened? Everyone is dull. Or some exams are going on or what? This Feb month? 5 out of 5. Good job. Three more minutes. That is why everyone is sad. I feel this batch, they are much interactive, interested to learn, wanted to know new things. They have questions. So I was so happy with this batch actually. Even me too. I'll miss this batch to the core. I will miss this batch. Anybody looking for quiz link? Quickly, we have 2 more minutes. I think this time the quiz was bit easy, right? Like because I have compared all the questions, whatever we had in the previous sessions, because from today's session, I will not be giving or sharing any quiz links. So that's what I thought. Let me collage the previous sessions, all the questions and make this one in the 11th session. Okay, so now we will have some project discussions also today. Like once I will show you the connector, how to plug in the Excel in the Power BI, and where you have to make the new sheet or the formulas. We call it as DAX measures, DAX measures. Okay, so how to work on that formulas and all. So that you can see in this session. It is very simple and easy, but yeah, if you will go through YouTube, to understand how to change the colors, they're having so much of short videos in the YouTube where you can go and learn and try to make your project attractive. You can change the canvas colors, you can bring some, new colors, which will make your dashboard to look attractive. Something like that, you can work on it. I can give you important like the highlights, the words, how you can search it, and you will get the relevant videos. So like that, we have to work. So everyone is done with the quiz. No one is lagging back, right? Because this is the last session. So I also want everyone should attend this quiz. Fine. If everyone has done it. So I'm not sure about the network, how it's gonna work and all, but let me share you the screen, guys, because last session I was trying to connect and it was not working, right? So let us see this time, is it working or not? So you can see the screen, right? This is the Power BI screen, right? Somebody asked for quiz link. Okay, I have sent the quiz link, but still others focus here. So you can see this, right? This is the page, how it looks like once you click onto Power BI. So what you can download from the Google or search bar is you can just download Power BI desktop. Okay, so see this Power BI desktop, what I have downloaded, it is asking for sign in. So I have not signed in. I have not created any login ID or password for it because sometimes we have to purchase it, right? So what I have done is I have just downloaded it and working in the open book. Open book in the sense without getting logging and all. I'm just working outside and I'm just saving in the desktop. But while converting and all, what I'll do, file, and then you can save as that option is there. Import and export option is there. So when you do this, it will give you some other options, maybe to save it in a PPT, something like that. Okay. See, export to PDF. So like this, you can convert and save it. So the document will be in the PDF format in your system. Now let us import Excel sheet. That is what we have got, right? And the data set I have already shared with you. So with the same data set only, you will be working for the presentations. So the presentations will be any version laptop can download this. No worries in that. Okay. Just it's a Power BI desktop. That is what you have to download. There is some other Power BI that also you can download, but everything will be asking for signing in. So don't do any sign in if you are not ready to pay or buy the app. Okay. So similarly in this outside, but when we are paying or buying, then we'll get some more options. That is the only difference. But now when we are not paid or when we are just using in this dialog box, then we will not have much more options, in terms of maybe charts or graphs. But basic charts and graphs, what we can use for the presentations, that is there. Okay, so that part we can look into this. So no worries on that. So how we have to get into this is just as I mentioned, click on the Excel sheet. It will show the pages or the places where you have, saved your data. So let me go to X desktop. So this is the one I'll upload, open. So it will show you a dialog box like this. Sometimes in this space, in this space, it will show you the first 4 5 rows of the Excel sheet, like what data is there. So you can understand, yeah, this is the Excel sheet I have made and I have taken the right document over here. Because sometimes what happens, we will save the Excel sheets in the same name. Okay. But we have done some changes in the other Excel sheet and the older one will be the same old one only. So by mistake, if we have uploaded here on the top rows, what showing the name, headings, rows, details, then we can identify, oh, this is not the one we have worked. But let's see, I don't know why it is not showing anything here. So you have to click on this checkbox here like this. Preview is nothing but the same what I said. It will be showing a dialog small box, what is there in the first 4 5 lines of that Excel sheet. That is what it will be showing here. So once it's reflected, it will not show you the full 1,000 data or 100 and data and all. It will show you the starting maybe 10 rows, 15 rows, like that. It will show you the data here. Okay, when I share the screen, this is going slow. I don't know why. Okay, so fine. Once it comes here, okay. If it's not coming, okay, no problem. Let's assume it is reflecting here, and then we have to just click on the load. So when we click on the load, what happens is it's pulling that Excel data in this dashboard. Yes, so like this it will come. Okay, it has to fully go round circle and then it's uploaded. Let's see it is happening or not. Few minutes. Let's have patience and see that it get uploaded. So it will be a good thing. It will come under this data. What happened? It's downloaded or not? Okay, it is showing something. Pending changes, evaluating. So any doubt so far from where you have to upload the Excel sheet in this Power BI, how to connect it? That is pretty simple, right? Because the Excel box is given here, we have to just import data from Excel. Means we have to click it over here. It will pull the data from the desktop if it's saved in an Excel format. Okay. If it's saved in any other format, okay, this option is not working now. Let's wait for this to complete. Any doubts, guys, so far? That preview, once selecting the sheet, once we upload the Excel sheet, it is asking the sheet name then. Is that the sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, like that? So my sheet name was TA. So I have selected on the TA. So once I select that TA sheet name, it will preview the sheet names ka details, what is the headings, what was the rows. Then we have to click on load. Once we click on to load, it will connect or it will load the data, the Excel data to this Power BI. That is the simple process. Okay. So likewise, you also have to upload this Excel sheets in your Power BI. Only then you can work on the dashboards for your project. Okay. So the dashboards, what you will prepare in this Power BI, that you have to, save it in a PDF format, or you can copy the graph from here and paste it in the PPT to make a insightful presentation, because you have to do a storytelling in the presentation. So when I say storytelling, that doesn't mean that you have to write complete essays, paragraphs. No, you have to write about the graph in 2 3 lines. That's all. In the graph, what you are populating here, so the same graph you will copy and paste it in the PPT. That will work. Okay. So once you paste it in the PPT, then you have to write about that graph, what this graph is talking about, or while seeing the graph, what is the outcome. If it shows any outcome like it's a challenging, so we should bring some changes now, you have to write it over there. This looks like the target is bit challenging to achieve, so let us focus on some other activities like that. Okay, what it says after that, you haven't loaded any. Total number of columns in the model is which exceeds. Okay. So in this case, if we are having error like this means, then click on here. I will tell you the Power Query. Open. Now instead of load, once you click on this, this is the sheet name. This was the Excel name. In this Excel, I have this as a sheet 1. This was the working sheet. So I have selected that. Like this, if you have multiple sheet names, it will reflect here. And you have to choose the right sheet, what you are working with. So I will click on transform data. Hmm. This is not uploading. What is this? Any doubts, guys, in the meantime? If we have any questions, we can clarify quickly because it's uploading. Okay, the new box is opened up. Okay, so when we click on transform data, it will come up to this. It will look like an Excel sheet only. This is the page. But in this page, we can delete or we can modify data. We can do modifications, any type of calculations if you want to add here, if you want to add any column. So that can be done here. Okay. So the name is showing TA2, but I'll go to TA. That is my sheet name. Okay. So in this sheet, you can see all the headings. You can see, right? Correct? We can see. But see, these all columns are null, right? So still these all columns we don't want. So what we have to do is we have to delete all those columns from column number 14. Shift and
Ma'am, it's not showing to us.
nothing is visible to you guys.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me stop. Let me share again. Now it's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is called as Power Query. Did you see that last option when I clicked on transform data, right? So with that transform data, it will come to this dialog box, which is nothing but it's a Power Query editor. In this, we can edit these tables, columns, rows like that. Okay. So now in this sheet, I had some, that Power BI was not able to upload this because there were more than 16,000 columns it was saying. Now, why that happened? Because see here in this data, it's all null written. Can you see that in every column? This is just to confuse us. That is why it is not taking. So what we have to do is we simply have to delete all this Excels, whatever is there from here to here. See till end it is there. So again, come back. Okay, the serial number we don't want. Just click on here and we'll just click on remove columns. Okay. It's working. Bit slow. Okay. So that column which we don't want, we have just selected, and under remove columns, we have just clicked removed columns. Okay, that serial number is gone. Okay. Now we have to delete all these null, right? So what we have to do is we'll just select the other columns up to where we'll select up to where the data is given. till date of joining, right? All others are null. So what I will click now, remove columns, remove other columns. So what it will do now? Okay, it has removed all the unwanted columns. Now it has become a short data, like from the mega data to it has become to short data now. So once it's done like this, okay, so in this sheet, if you want to bring any extra column with the formulas, that can also be done. Okay, but right now I cannot find anything to do here. Let's assume to just upload and see in the dashboard how it's working. Okay, so to upload back to the dashboard is you just have to click here, close and apply. Okay, so it will close and it will apply only these columns to the Power BI. Let's do that. Okay, now I think the Power BI screen I will share where it is. Share. So now it is loading in the Power BI. This is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So few minutes, bear with the system, let it get uploaded. So my sheet name was TA, right? Not TA2. I have worked on TA. So let it get uploaded in the data column. Oh my God, why it is taking too long? So from here also the option is there, okay, to move to model something. I am not able to see.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
ma'am, can we do automation process by using Copilot? Then we
by
have Copilot option.
Copilot. No, see, that is what I cannot use it here because it's not the signed in or the bot version for me. Can you see here on top sign in it's asking, right? That will
Yes.
not work
Okay.
for me. Yeah.
Ma'am, in case if we have the license to, to access
You can
Copilot,
do
can
that.
we do?
You can do that. That's a additional benefits, right? So if we have
Okay.
means we should take it. But at interview, they will not ask all those things. Now, once you get shortlisted and onboarded, then you can use all those things in the tool. Then the
Okay, ma'am.
management
Just for
will,
the aware. Okay,
yeah,
ma'am. Just for the awareness, I have asked it.
yeah, we
Thank,
can do it. We can use it.
thank you.
Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure why this is taking time to upload. Okay, let me open the other sheet 1 second. You guys not able to see the other sheet yet, right? 1 second. This is what the problem is. It will take bit time to load and it generally will should not happen. I don't know what network issues are there. It's taking time. So I'm trying to open the other Power BI dashboard where I've already implemented this sheet. Okay. So let me see if that sheet is open, then I can tell you once it's uploaded where the Excel sheet will be visible. That is also opening. Okay, not responding. Open it, open it, open it. It's still loading, right, in that screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is my other Power BI?
I don't know.
Okay. That you are not able to see, right? Okay, that is loading. 1 second. Whatever loads first, I will open that. Okay. I'm waiting for both the datas. This one or this one, this one or this one. Oops, what is said again? Which exceeds the limit of 16,000. Error and found total number of columns in the model. We have just deleted. It's not updating. Okay, I'll open the other one. Okay. Okay. So Excel sheet will be here. Fine. Now, full screen share. Is this the same one? Yeah. Not this one, this one. Share. Okay, this sheet is visible, right? So this one is visible, guys. Can you see here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
okay, okay. So once that Excel sheet is uploaded, it will look like this. Okay, and your Excel tracker will come here. Okay, so from here only you have to pull the data to make the dashboards. Now this screen is called as canvas. Okay, so this canvas we can make some different color. I mean, we have to download from the Google and then we have to upload that page here so the background colors can change. So that depends. Okay. Now, how to make the KPIs, let's say requirement tracker, which is nothing but TA, talent acquisition. Okay. So in this, I want to see the number of openings. Okay. So number of openings that for total, that is from hiring date we can understand the number of openings. Yes, like how many hiring dates you have, that many number of openings you have. Correct? That is understandable. Yes or no?
Yes.
See, these many hiring dates we have. So when these many hiring dates are there means these many openings are there. Correct? So how to convert these dates into a number? So what we have to do, we have to just take the sum of that rows, right? So the sum of that part, so it shows this is the number of hiring date. Like we have to count that cell. Correct? Yes, no. So
Yes,
when you
ma'am.
count that cell, then we get this is the number of openings, number of accounts or number of heads open in the company. Okay, so that we have to implement the formula here and bring a new number. So it will show you the hiring date. So let me see if I have done it. Total number of hirings. 325 something it is showing here. Now how to work on this is once you click on this. The total number of hiring. This is the formula. Count of requisition tracker, date of joining. Requisition tracker is the Excel sheet's name. In that Excel sheet's name, we have selected the date of joining column. So that will give you the whole number of the counts. Okay, let's say if you want to bring it. So we'll write a formula now. For an example, this is the hiring start date. We will calculate hiring start date. Okay. So let us write not total number of hirings. We will write total number of openings. Okay. Now this total number of openings will be adding here because it's the new creations what I'm doing in this sheet. So how to calculate? The calculate for total number of openings, we have to use the count a function. And where we have to select? We have to select this tracker name, requirement tracker. In that requirement tracker, what heading we are selecting? Hiring start date we are selecting, right? Bracket close, enter. It will also give you whether is a right or wrong like that, okay? So it has done. Where it is written total number of openings. See, it has this is the new one. It was not there before. Now it is added here. So once I select, uncheck it, it will go. Once I select, it will come. So you see, Uday, you are saying something?
Nothing, ma'am. Can you explain again?
Okay, which part you want to explain? The formula part?
Yeah, ma'am.
See, it's nothing. Count A is the basic formula in the Excels also. Okay. That same formula I'm using here in a shortcut. See, in the Excels, you have to write at the bottom is equal to and this and that you have to write and mention. But here, your all the headings is already planted here. What you have to do is when you do the count A formula for the total number of openings, I have taken the hiring start date as the count. If I have hiring start date, let's say 1st Jan, then again second start date is 2nd Jan, then again third start date is 3rd Jan. So how many openings you have got now? For an example, how many openings you have got now? 1st Jan, 2nd Jan, 3rd Jan is the date. So how many opening you have got? 3, right? But we have 1000 dates. So how to calculate? 1, 2, 3 like that you cannot calculate over there, right? In the Excel.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we have done in this DAX measures is we have tell to count all the dates, whatever mentioned under this hiring start date. So this
Okay.
count A is nothing but it is calculating the dates as the count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until when the date is given in that row. And sorry, in that column. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So not we will not present in this dashboards, we will present in the card. So card is here. So once you collect this card like this and select on this total number of, where is that openings? Select this. See, it has given you the number. So 325 dates were written there. So what is the number of opening for this now? 325 is the number of openings. So this is your KPI. KPI in the sense, this is your one of the measures, one of the process, like we had 325 openings in this organization from this month to this month, like that. Clear? Likewise, the formulas what you are using in the Excel, that it is becoming here a summarize of that, workings, and we can present immediately. It has shown as a new heading here. Okay. Now in the same sheet, in the same recruitment tracker, let us see the number of agencies and how many, hired or how many joined against the agencies. Okay. So how to do that? You have to first select this is number of agencies. It will show you the number. Okay. So I want sourcing channels. So these are the source. Okay. It's not taking in that way. Number of sources. What was the name in the heading? Source was the name, right? In the Excel. If you remember the same Excel sheet what we worked before. Let me see the card. No, it is showing something else. Agency campus. Okay, we don't want this. We will take. Okay, these are all different headings. That is what it is not taking. Total number of sources. We have got 6. It's been already calculated again as a count A formula. If you click on this, distinct count. Distinct count is what? Let's say there are different names in one column. Okay. Let's say there are in one column, there is Uday, then some other name, let's say Vasuki, then Uday, then Vasuki. So we are counting through this distinct count, how many Uday is written in that column and how many Vasuki is written in that column. Not particularly that single Uday, maybe there will be Uday B or some other name like that, okay? So it will count that. So in this recruitment tracker source, we had 6 different names. If you have noticed, the 6 different names was agency, one was campus, one was direct, one was employee reference, one was internal. You remember these names? So like this, under this source, we have 6 names. That is what it has shown in the count. So this is that formula, distinct count. And if you want to collect the numbers, how many different names are populated in that particular column under source. So that is what we have written in this way. Clear? So this formula you have to use while making your dashboards. So if you are taking a note of it, then it's a good thing. Okay. Now, let's say we have got this 6 different sources and number of opening is 325. So what was our number of joined? So similarly, number of joined, you have to calculate the number of date of joining. Like here we have calculated the number of hiring date. Here we will calculate the number of date of joinings. So it will show you how many people have joined. Okay. So that formula is again the same. So this is already calculated here. So 307 people is already joined. So this 700 people, 307, sorry, this 307 people joined out of this 6 sources, 6 sourcing channels. Correct? So that is what we have calculated here and put it as the KPI, like important measures in this talent acquisition. Okay. Now to make some graphs, how we have to work on is, let's say, business unit. Okay, I will select business unit. These are the business unit. So against these business units, what was the date of joining? Okay, see, now it will show here like this. Can you see here columns? So in columns, date of joining has shown year, quarter, month and day. So I don't want day, I don't want month, I don't want quarter, I only want the year. So in 2024, you can see, sorry, 2024 and 2025, you can see there were some joinings in this particular business units. Okay. Now, how many were there? If you want to add on the values in 2024, how many people have joined? Then you have to select this number of joiners we have already calculated. So this we will try to add it here. It will give you the counts. So 307, you can see the segregations. In 2024, for BizOp was 35, Global Tech 11, Legacy 108. So you can see this difference, right? And it has given the total number of joiners 307, which is matching to our KPIs. Okay. Now this itself, you want to change in some graph. So you can come here, you can select here. It will show you like that. For this, I believe line graph is only the best thing. So where you can see all these things. If you go on it, it will show you the numbers. Total number of joiners 109. You can see it here, right? For everything. Now you want to change this heading. Total number of joiners by business unit. This heading, I want to change something. So you have to come on here, format for your visuals, and go to general. Then there is title, which is on. So here you can see, right, total number of joiners. So I don't want like this. What else we can say here? Any heading can you relate? What heading we can mention here?
Year-wise joiners.
Year-wise joiners. Okay, but we can't see the years in this, right? That we can add in the filter. So with this graph, what two data you can see? What is x-axis and what is y-axis? So I can just mention number of joiners in BU. And short, number of joiners in BU, like in business units, how many number of joiners have joined. Now you can change this. How you can change this, like you want bold, italic, underlined. So these all options are here, okay? So I don't want this italic and all. And the text color you can change from here, dark blue, to match with your dashboards, okay? This pink, it's looking odd, right? So something, the color which suits to your graphs and all, something like that, you can select it. And these are the alignments, this side or, left or right or in middle. So I'll paste it here in middle. That's all. If you want, you can go through all these apps, to check what all functions or things you can add on from here. So this needs some working, so you guys have to work on it. If you go into this app and look into it, then you can understand this where and what options are there. Clear? So that's about this, where you can work on this changing, coloring, naming, like that. You can do it from here. Okay. Now, this is one dashboard which is prepared. So likewise, you have to align and arrange it. Okay, it's not getting alignment. I'm so sorry. But you can do it from your end when you start working. Okay. So number of joiners in BU wise, you can say it. If you want to add the, numbers. So how to add the numbers here on top? That you have to go again here. Data labels. Okay, just click on. Okay. So this will show you the data labels in this BU. What is the number of joiners likewise? Yeah, any doubt here? Formula, formula, whatever formulas you're doing in the Excels, that is similar to that, but it will be bit, you have to, while making the formulas, you have to select the right sheet name. As I showed you, right, in the drop downs, it has giving me the 2 sheets because I had 2 sheets over here, right? So you have to select the right sheet name and the right heading name of that cell. What is the heading name you are working with? That heading name you have to select. Now, let's say we have to, calculate the turnaround time percentage or something like that. So what is hiring date versus date of joining? Something like that was there, na? So that formula also you can create here. This is sum of hiring date. And then we have to take the average. So 3 different formulas we have worked here. This is sum of hiring dates. Okay, headcount type. So what is headcount type that we will like to add here? So there are only 2 headcount types, right? Attrition and incremental. Now we have to add in this how many what was that? Date of joiners, not actually hiring date was given. So it will show you the split ups of the 325 figures. What was that, right? So that hiring date, I'll try to add it here. Where is that hiring date? This was the hiring date. So let me put this also here. But again, I don't want this. I don't want that. Okay, I don't want here. I want this to be in the values. No, everything is gone. Okay, I will select the headcount type. Where we have taken the sum already, right? That part we can add it here. Total number of openings. This is what total number of requirement. No. Sources. Total number of openings maybe. Yeah. Oh, how it has become 100? I have clicked somewhere. Oh, excuse me. I have changed something, I think so, while talking. Did you guys notice what happened? How come it is from 325
head count and
This one, total number of openings is also reduced, right? How it is reduced? Okay, I have clicked somewhere. That's why you remember the figure, it was 325, right? I think something has been deleted from here. Hiring date, it is there. Hiring start date is also there. Okay, fine, no worries, but it is giving the data 100. See, total number of openings was 100 as per the document. So that is what it has given the split up here as 100. How many attrition, how many incremental. This is what you have to show to the management. Like how many attrition requirement was there, how many incremental requirement was there. And this is the split ups. Like this you have to present. So this I will show in the bar graph. Maybe like this, maybe like that, incremental. It shows all together. We don't want two colors actually, it should be in one. That option C I'm not getting here. 93 people joined or what? No. 58. Highlighted 7. No, this is also not right chart. That simple bar graph should be there, 1, 2 bar graph. This split up should not be there. Then you can be easily, seeing to that graph. So this one I don't want. So I'll go back to the matrix. Simple, this table matrix. So it will again give you the data in that basis only. Okay, so you guys have to work on this thing so you will be able to understand, or else let's select this, and if I click on donut chart, so it is showing like this. Is it visible? Incremental and attrition. Yes, so 93 is the incremental, attrition is the 7. That's what it says, the figure. Was that the right in the number also? Yes, 7 and 93. That is what the split up you have got here, like this. So when you do this graphs, you can, just click on it, Control C, copy, and paste it in a PPT presentation, because that's what you have to submit your projects in the PPT. And the same, this document, you have to save it in a PBIX format. So when you go here, when you click on Save As, it will save in this PBIX format. And this format you have to submit in the as the link into the Google link, wherever you will be asking for, the admin team will mail you, so that you have to upload it. Okay, so any doubt guys on your project, because we have now hardly 5 minutes, but this is the way you have to work. Write the formulas, understand in one column how to count, how to do distinct count, and how to present this type of graphs, and how to add this data labels, like that you can showcase. So this is somewhat the half page dashboard here. Some other graph you can add it here, 1, 2, like that, and you can convert this in a PDF format or PPT format. You can paste it, and then you can write your stories like what it shows here in this graph. When you copy paste, anybody quickly with this graph, a simple note, what you can write with this graph. While seeing this, it is about number of joiners in BU. So while seeing this graph, what could be your storyline? What you can talk about this graph? It's very simple, na guys? Anyone would like to try? After seeing this graph, like what will be your answer? You can take minimum, maximum number and talk about it. I'm giving you ideas. What is the minimum number? What is the maximum number? And to which department the minimum is and the which department maximum is. So like this you have to describe. And here you can again describe, while seeing this chart, what we are coming to understand, So the headcount type openings mostly coming from incremental, which is a good sign that company is growing. attrition rate is very less. So again, it's a good sign that this company is not having huge attrition list and all, right? So this is what you have to write 2-3 lines about the graph. Okay, so this is one thing for the requirement tracker, which is talent acquisition, and you will have a one more sheet that is for the talent management. So in the talent management, you have to show like in which how many years the employee is working, something like that. How many male and females are there in that organization? So how, the split up how I have done here, like that you can do the same thing for male and female in the donut chart. It will show the percentage very easily, and something about the story you can write in the PowerPoint. Clear, guys? Any doubt? So we have 2 minutes. You can let me know. So nobody is having any doubt. So you guys can work on the dashboard preparations happily, easily.
Ma'am, I have it.
Okay.
Ma'am, where we get data set?
Data set I have shared with the Sunstone team, but
Okay.
I have shared with you all also in the previous sessions.
Ma'am, actually, I could not say that. Can you send again, please?
I don't have now because I have submitted that. Maybe
Yes.
anybody who has saved in their system, can they share in this chat box? Yeah, that project assignment is for certifications, Disha. You have to submit it. I'm not sure the deadline and all. They will let us know the deadline. So accordingly, you have to submit it, and the guidelines is also been given what you have to do and work on it. So accordingly, you can work and submit the dashboards. So anyone has the data set with you guys? Yes, no. Hmm, okay, no one is having. I'm so sorry, Uday. But no problem. That link the person will be sharing to you. The admin team, they will be sharing you the data set in the link where you can, download it and work on it. Okay. That is the dummies data set what I have shared in the previous sessions, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. So from there you can get it. No problem. So all the best for your career, guys. Do well, grow well. So I would be happy to know someone of you becoming the great, good HR, making the careers for the others. So I'll be happy to see them.
Ma'am, actually, I was asking you something, right?
Yeah. On what?
Uh, I'm asking you something about that mail ID.
You have to check with Sunstone, na? Because it's been told to us that I we cannot share the personal details through this. It's been recorded, right? So we cannot share it. That's the agreement.
Okay.
Hmm? Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, about project, guys, as I mentioned, the project you have to work in this Power BI dashboard. You have to connect the Excel sheets and make the dashboard. That's what I've shown you something over here. And more details, I can guide you. The details you can find in YouTube very easily, and very easy language they are talking in the YouTube also. Just go and type it how
Yes.
to change the uh, canvas color in Power BI, or you can also write how to make a presentation in Power BI for HR. So there are some small videos so that you can look at, and you can work with your data set, because YouTube's will not give you data sets, right? So data set I have provided to
Okay.
you. From there, you can try learning, and then you make a insightful and attractive dashboards in the Power BI. Okay.
Okay.
So Excels will not be accepted, guys, because you have to work in Power BI, and you have to save and submit that Power BI also to the team. That is your working sheet, right? So that also everyone will like to see that, and also the PowerPoint PPT. So in PPT, what you have to do is the same graph what I have showed you, right? The same you can copy it and paste it in the PPT presentation. And there you have to write 2-3 lines about the graph, what it's saying, like that. So the starting of the slide, you can mention about your name, what is this project on, and what is the major thing you have covered in this PPT. Then you can paste the graphs and write about the graph stories. That's all. Okay. Fine, guys. So we will wind up. Time's up. So we'll see. We'll catch up some other day if possible. Okay. So I'll also try to connect with Sunstone team and let them know if it's possible to share the maybe mail ID, with you guys. Okay. All the best, guys, for your future.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.
Bye, ma'am. Good night.
Abba.
Good night, dear. Good night.